The Silver Shroud. He looks a little bit like the Nazi from Indiana Jones and the Ark of the Covenant. Let's not worry about that one. He looks lovely from... Oh, no, he still looks quite menacing from that direction too, doesn't he? Oh, dear. Anyway, here we are. Your good friend, the Silver Shroud. Back on his adventures. Now, there are a few things we have to do today, along with, of course, continue with our Nick Valentine adventures and other such things. First things first, somebody sent Planty Mush, the Silver Shroud himself, a message on his Pip-Boy, and that message said, there is an additional program you can load onto your Pip-Boy, if you're picking up what I'm putting down here, and with that... You can craft yourself. There's a lot of stuff we should probably look at because there's loads of mod stuff added to the to the crafting bench here. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's under utility. We can craft. Oh, firstly, Man-to-Man costume is awesome, and obviously we'll be crafting. You know, let's just craft it now. Silver Shroud calling cards. So for a low cost of 2 plastic, we can leave more calling cards on any significant enemies that we gun down. We'll get a little bit of experience for it. Is it valuable? Is it worth the 25 experience or whatever it is for the 2 plastic? Oh, probably not. Is it worth being inconvenienced to going out of our way? Absolutely not. In terms of roleplay, in terms of doing the right thing for justice, to let the world know that we are out here bringing justice to villains, abso-goddamn-lutely. Let him cook. I wish there was a way to make these in batch, because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be here for a long time. I think that'll probably do. Can't wait to say, damn, I wish I had more plastic in the upcoming future. Now, the other thing... I think someone just attacked the base, judging from the noise outside. We can also craft, because Planty Mush has got this idea in his head, right, building up the Unstoppables. We need not only a costume for Man-to-Man, but we also need a costume for the Inspector. And would you look at that right here on our list... is that very same thing. We can also upgrade our Silver Shroud costume if we want to manually, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to leave it up to Kent to do that for us. We can do it in the workbench, or again, we can just wait for the quest from Kent, and I feel like that's a lot nicer. I like having companion. I like having Ken as that companion-style character helping us out. I think that's kind of fun. There's some other stuff that we should probably look at. I was looking through this earlier, and I'm pretty sure I saw the words jetpack pop up. Now, I'm not sure how that works, and I'm not sure if it works, and more importantly, I'm not sure if I want to try it. Is that a Silver Shroud thing to do? Well, I mean, look, how can I not try it? We can at least give it a brief go. The other thing I'd like to do as well is... kind of reassess the weapon situation, especially during the raid against the villains. There's another thing I've got to talk about with regards to that. A really great suggestion I saw. I don't think any of our weapons really hit the mark. I don't think they really did the job, you know? The Shotgun of Justice, though hilarious, is not very Planty Mush. I've specifically given him, like, a couple of sneaking perks, and a shotgun doesn't really work too well with that. So I'm thinking we drop... Okay, hear me out here. I want a long-range weapon. I want a long-range, traditional, ballistic weapon. Not a laser gun, not a laser rifle, not that ridiculous pistol we were using before. Maybe not even the Ad Victorium. It's good, but I'm getting a little bit annoyed by the enormous shots that fire off of it. So maybe we'll go and hunt down, like, a good long-distance sniper. Justice arrives silently and from a great distance away. Before we head out, there's a couple of things I like to do here. The important thing is let's throw down a couple of mannequins, if I can remember for the life of me where on earth they are. What do you think? It could be... Oh, decor. I wonder if we could get a wall art of the Silver Shroud. Ooh, I'll have to have a look through that and see what I can find. What do you think it would count as? Like furniture, probably? And then, like, containers or storage? Something like that, right? Oh, God. Why are the building mechanics in this game so... totally nuts? We've got to be in here, right? Why is he cutting out all the base building? Yeah, there's a pretty good reason for that, I think. Apparently, it's under decorations and display. There we are. So we need one for Man-to-Man. We need one for the Inspector. And then we need one for... Let's swap those mannequins over. One for the Mistress of Mystery, I think her name was. So we'll be taking those. You can be... Man-to-Man. Here you are. Perfect. And one day when we find the right people... Oh, that looks ridiculous. One day when we find the right people, of course, these will be given to them. Have we found them yet? Do we have candidates? Certainly. But we need to see what they're really like in the long term, you know?
One day you will be beyond simple wooden statues of my friends. You will be real. We will be real friends one day. Can you imagine the lineup? Oh, it's going to be so good. It's a while, though. This is Planty Mush's special interest. So it's going to be something he's always got in the back of his mind. But again, we need to find people who can prove themselves. Now, on the subject of mannequins and storing gear, Hatuna, after last episode, gave it a really fantastic suggestion. Why not keep the clothing? So we got the sequin dress off of that lady yesterday. I don't remember her name. Darla, was it? We've got Lorenzo's suit. We have somewhere the suit off of Skinny Malone that we gunned down yesterday. Hatuna said, why not take all of those outfits and put them, like Batman, on display? And I think that is a fantastic... Not put them on display like we've displayed Batman. I mean, like Batman has a collection of his villains' outfits. We've got this big building over here that's totally empty. We could turn it into a villain museum. And I think that would be awesome. Because then all those significant people that we defeat and leave calling cards on or whatever will go on to have another purpose. Can I customize this pistol to be a long-range weapon? I very much doubt it. I feel like we need to get like a combat rifle and use that as the baseline to work off of.
Wanted to make me a second printing press while you're at it.
No.
If there's anything I can do to lighten the load.
Thank you. Oh, she's still talking.
If you need anything proofread.
Look at this. We've already got, because we're gun at level 3. Gun at level 4 is when we can really make the Silver Shroud submachine gun shine. Wow, that was a lot of S's. That would be... Oh, goddamn, we could put a lot of upgrades on this pistol. Oh, sick. Spirit recoil and improved hipfire accuracy. That's very good. Sharpshooter's grip is the best we've got. Large quick eject mag. Plasma conversion. It uses plasma cells. Wow. Vacuum space magazine. Exponentially greater ammo capacity, slow reload speed. You need 5 gunslinger for that. Oh my god, I don't think we'll ever get that. There you go, let's throw one of those on. As for the sight, honestly, like a reflex sight would be kind of nice, I think. I don't think I really want a combat scope on a pistol. That would get very annoying. And then we've got muzzle brake or suppressor. The suppressor could be cool. It doesn't actually reduce anything like damage, you know, like standard video game logic. Which doesn't make any damn sense, but there we are. It reduces the range down significantly, but the sneaky Silver Shroud could do with a sneaky weapon. Given all these sneak perks and everything else, and then I'm not making any use out of it, and then I'm complaining the shotgun's not doing enough damage. Well, let's solve that problem. Oh, my.
My unnamed strong friend, let me introduce you to this lady here, who is joining me in the search for my son.
Oh, God, he's so enormous. Well, horrible, horrible creature. So let's get to work then. I guess we'll go back to Nick Valentine and see what he has to say. Again, kind of get an idea of his character, scope him out, try and understand what he's all about, because he could be a good candidate. We do have that inspector role open. I think either Piper or Nick could be a very valuable addition there, and we'll have to decide which is better to be an inspector. A journalist
I want to be left alone.
or an inspector. Really makes you think.
This better be an emergency.
Oh.
Well, no, goodbye.
Very well.
Why is he shouting at Planty Mush?
You'll get used to Diamond City security being unhelpful.
Oh, God.
Just ignore him like I do.
Total sensory overload. Diamond City Surplus. Do you think you would sell? Hello?
Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
Should we see if they sell
Oh, goody.
some sort of rifle I can convert over? Let's have a look here. I'm sorting just by raw damage. 44 pistol. Oh. Sniper rifle. You don't say. Oh, well, isn't that some shit? I'll probably take one of those. I'm also kind of curious whether or not we can customize a combat rifle into a sniper rifle. I might also buy that 44 pistol. I'm aware I've broken down like a lot of this stuff. In fact, I'm more aware that I guarantee we step outside of Diamond City on our next mission, we'll immediately find some. So you know what? Let's keep our caps. Let's be a bit more patient. And let's go and have a chat with the detective.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more.
Cola.
Need a Nuka-Cola.
Very well.
Cola.
I shall dispense justice
Thank you.
in the form of a delicious sody pop.
Piper like that. Oh my god, we hit level 28 from giving Sheffield a Nuka-Cola. And my friends, you know what that means. Oh, right, of course, our next rank. I totally forgot about the other one as well that I asked for advice from on the last video. Well, the important thing is this is science level 3, my friends. Kapang. Level 41 for level 4. I remember someone left a comment saying, get the penetrator perk, but that's perception 9.
I mean, it's not impossible. We get the perception bobblehead. Then we spend 1 perk. Ooh, hello. You have improved control and hold your breath longer when aiming with scopes. Oh, hello. Okay, that could be good. If we're being a detective in the form of Silver Shroud, also makes a lot of sense. So if we get the bobblehead, then we put 2 points in perception. It basically gets us there. Okay. Honestly, I can fuck with perception anyway. I think it's been quite an important stat for Planty Mush. Like, looking through the list right now, toughness would be fine, cap collector would be fine, rifleman would be fine. He doesn't have the charisma for lady killer. I mean, pickpocket doesn't suit the character. Armorer and blacksmith, you could argue, could work quite well. I don't think anything else from the strength tree works. So in this situation, where I think the best of the situation is give +1 intelligence. Obviously, it doesn't. It adds on to the last version of the perk, so it's only a +1 there. I think, you know what? Let's go with perception then. I mean, rifleman, you could argue, is a very good pick. But I think the penetrator solves my big complaint I've had with this game so far. So let's go with that. Let's have a chat with Nick, and then maybe we'll go looking for this extra bobblehead, right? We know that that's... every time Planty Mush, he's got like 14 intelligence right now, okay?
Are you here?
Nick?
Oh! This is nice.
Oh, God. It's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back.
Oh, he thinks we're his friend.
Nick, this agency,
Oh.
and my job. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Justice is its own reward.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here, I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra.
Oh.
If you're looking for work,
She gave us a
and don't
fedora
mind
and a
putting on
trench coat.
detective
Do we
hat,
look the sort?
Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Very well, my good friend, Mr. Valentine.
Trying to find someone.
What's that
who's gone
fucking dog?
missing. The devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
Okay. So we're here to tell Nick everything we remember about his enormous, powerful, muscle-clad wife and their child being kidnapped.
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say very much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. What else can you tell me?
He's less than a year old.
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
I think maybe you should have opened up with, we were in a frozen vault and they opened it up to get to us. Because that alone would probably get rid of the random kidnapping aspect.
Who are the Gunners?
Well, we know those. We know what super mutants are, so we're not going to ask. They've got 14 intelligence.
You think Raiders may have done
Hit in
this?
the head? I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
Well, that seems like an obvious answer then.
Perhaps the Institute is responsible.
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, you're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal. And there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Oh. These are all ridiculous.
Either way, we have to find him.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
Okay. Never forget the voice. Low and rough, like sandpaper across your face. There was a woman dressed in a kind of hazmat suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm. One of them came all right up to me, bald head and scar across his eye. That one seems pretty obvious, right? There's probably not a huge amount of people that fit that description.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Only from that enormous tiger.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Oh, my God.
He lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can
my
snoop
glasses.
out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that.
My glasses are steaming up.
You two should still be careful.
I always am.
Oh, we've told Nick our entire story. That's it. That's everything that's happened. Is Piper's still going to follow us around? Is it going to be our trio? Well, I suppose a quadruple. Quad. I can't remember the word. Doesn't really matter too much.
Onwards for
You're tall.
onwards for
I didn't
justice.
want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance is bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead. Except you.
Mr. Valentine, can you not walk so
9-1-1
fast?
says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading
Glad
a
that that's
small
consistent
team to
across all the
kidnap a
games.
Baby and leaving one of the parents alive
I
later.
have
Many
terrible
merchants
asthma,
come
please.
up Can pull that off.
I love that she's like, oh, security's pretty bad in that part of town. Be careful. We haven't seen a single person. Look, what was going to get us up here? The wind chill. Oh, there's the woofty.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open.
Nothing's happening up here. Just 3 people dispensing justice.
That's one
Oh, we could stand up here and we could crouch.
Something to hide, Kellogg?
Oh, yeah. Look
Why
at that.
don't You give it a try.
Oh, yeah. That's the good shit right there.
Okay.
It's a master lock. It's the same as every other lock. Okay, here we are. Hold on. Oh, carefully. Oh, carefully. Tease it. I think it was genuinely in its neutral position, but there we are. Boom. Good work, Planty.
Look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
It's a bit weird that Piper isn't commenting on, like, any of this. Okay, let's make sure that... Yeah, he must have left something behind. He must have left something here.
Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
There appears to be some sort of massive wires leading to nothing here, Nick.
With my high perception skill of 7 or whatever we're up to, I appear to have found something.
Did you check out that desk?
I can't interact with it.
It's cleverly placed. Boom.
That's one way to hide a room.
I'll join up with you in 1 second, please.
Just quickly go take all this.
Look at this.
That's great.
All
Okay,
of
we're
a
good.
merc's favorite thing.
Oh.
Wow.
Quickly, we should take it all in case any is a clue.
Check out what's on that table.
Okay.
Why don't
Oh!
you search that table, then we'll compare notes.
That's a great idea. Stimback. Hello there. Gwinnett Stout. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I wonder if, Mabel could pick up the scent. The unkillable Woofty could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Well, dog meat seems eager for the job. Why don't you let him have a whiff? See if he picks up on the trail.
Let her have
Before
a
you
whiff.
head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so.
I want you with me on this, Mr. Valentine.
All right. Let's get that bastard.
Yeah.
This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
Oh, you'll love to see it. Oh my god, we've got a whole squad. Why is Piper still here? She's not dismissed? How bizarre. I'm not complaining. There must be a mod in this pack that allows us to have, like, a lot of companions. Might be a little bit overkill. I was going to say, look at her spring to action. There we go. God damn, is this too much? I think this is too much of a squad, isn't it? Okay. Why don't we, well, look, we've gone on a mission with Piper. She's quite quiet, quite reserved, clearly keeping an eye out for things. Why don't we've got a good assessment of her character. Now we need to get a good assessment of Mr. Valentine here. And then we're going to have to decide on one to be the inspector. We can't take both. Let's just have a chat with us.
What's going on?
See how she feels.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Okay. Things all right between us?
I suppose things are all right. Just feels like we could be doing more for folks out here, you know?
Of course, yeah. Let's go separate ways.
Thing. I'll head home.
Dismiss follower is going to the last set location. I have no idea where that could possibly be. Okay. Well, it's us and Mr. Valentine. No, Planty would never make that jump. We'll see which is more suitable to be the inspector. Again, I feel like it's kind of obvious. There's no reason we couldn't have Piper as well. Someone in the comments did say that we need, like, a journalist sidekick, an April O'Neil type character, and I do kind of agree.
Hanging out with Valentine.
Huh? We can make a whole new member of the Unstoppables. We've done it before with the Iron Lady, and the Mechanist has joined us too. Why the hell not just add to our ensemble cast at this point? The more the merrier. Right, okay, so what's the plan then? The University Point is pinged on the map. I wonder why that is. So was the combat zone? There it is. Maybe we should go and have a look at that. Well, either way, first things first, let's track down Kellogg. Show Dogmeat the cigar. Her name is Mabel. Please show some fucking respect, for God's sake. She's still in the house. Do you think if we just, like, go outside, she'll ping over? Why don't we head over to that combat zone first, then, see what we can find? Because I want to make a new, like I said, I want to make that new gun, and I feel like spending the few caps that he has on that, because we're hoarding absolutely everything, might be a, might be a misplay, because no doubt we'll just get one immediately. We'll probably find a sniper out here if we're lucky. That loading screen tip said something about the Unstoppables comic. You know what we need? The perception bobblehead. Ooh. We haven't already picked it up, have we? I feel like we have, you know. Let's have a look here. Perception bobblehead. We've already found it. Oh, shit. So to get that perk, we're going to have to dump loads of points.
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
That's good. He's got a good sense of justice. Why is the dog not following anymore? She's, like, gotten comfortable in Kellogg's house and isn't leaving. Okay, I guess that's part of the quest. You're supposed to show it to her before you leave, right? That's all right. We'll go back later. Well, I want to have a look at this combat zone and see what we've got to deal with. Swan's Ponds. We've already seen that. Is there not a different comic book shop? Am I going mad? I think there's a different one, right? With, like, a downstairs elevator. The Boylston Club. Where is that? Maybe I am going insane. Hubris Comics. Be somewhere over here a bit more? Okay, well, it doesn't really matter too much. We can always go on a comic book hunting adventure just for Planty Mush's benefit maybe tomorrow. Oh, this is the combat zone we've heard of. Oh, you've already seen some enemies then, huh?
This ain't over.
Begone! It is I, the silver...
Oh, no, we're supposed to be stealthy.
It is I, the silver shroud!
Okay, careful.
Ah! Nick! Villains!
Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Shotgun of justice. Here we go. Old Faithful. Yeah, that still works fine, thanks. I guess those guys yesterday were just particularly, tough. Must have been the suits. Oh, there's the combat zone right there. Oh, Raider Psycho. Oh, dear.
For justice!
Pork and beans. Don't think we really want the knuckles either, if you don't mind.
Ain't personal. Just you and me.
Because a lot of people said we've got to come over to the combat zone for some reason, but I don't know what's there. So I'm trusting all the lovely messages that Planty Mush has received on his Pip-Boy. So this is it then, the combat zone. Let's go and have a quick poke around. Look, I don't want to get too distracted, but let's just go and have a quick poke around in here, see what we can find. There it is, explore the combat zone. Oh, weird. Where did we hear about that then? Maybe it was just a passing person who let us know about it? Oh, dear. Tommy's rule 1, no fighting outside the cage. Tommy's rule 3, no begging, no loitering. Oh. What is this place? It's into the racket. Combat zone this way. No caps, no entry. Okay, well we can go and have a look.
Look at that terminal.
No, that's okay. We've got this terminal covered. Thank you.
Terminals are my specialty, Mr. Valentine.
Ooh. Thank you. Thank you, Auto Loot. Faster than I was able to tell what's going on. Are these just...
Get away from me. I swear,
there's someone
if I wasn't
else.
tied down.
They're just raiders. Would it be unjust of me to blow these raiders to smithereen? Now, a lot of you were saying that the Silver Shroud needs to be careful because he's going to end up being less silver and more shroud. But the Silver Shroud's catchphrase is death has come for you or something like that. Like, he is a dispenser of justice. He is judge, jury, and executioner. And and Planty Mush is going to be familiar with that, having read the comments, even though Planty Mush has a bit of a, you know, like a bit of a...
that concludes this round. Kate is the undisputed winner.
Even though Planty Mush has a bad stomach for violence.
Oh, for justice! Be gone!
Okay, the shotgun of justice doing a lot better in here.
For justice!
Quickly, Nick! Okay, let's hop down a little bit. Careful. Okay, where's my... Okay, here we are. Where have you gone? Hello? Is that person there? Boy, it's so dark. It's so bloody dark. Oh, there's someone right there. Boom. Nice one.
Raiders! Your time of violence is at an end. Justice will reign.
Careful, Mr. Valentine. Careful, Mr. Valentine. There are...
Oh! Evildoers! You will not trump the Silver Shroud.
Just blows them to pieces with a shock.
That one was ugly anyway.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. There's such a narrative dissonance going on. Total whiplash.
Justice!
Total whiplash.
You think they're done out there?
We don't want any trouble. Not anymore, at least.
Oh, just peek your head up, you damn coward.
That's somebody down there.
I'm too pretty to go out like
Survivors? Perhaps people who were imprisoned by the raiders. We'll have to go and see what's going on. Oh, no.
Come over here. Show us you don't mean no harm.
Oh, no. I know what this is, and it's going to make me cry. Oh, dear. Okay, well, we'll certainly go and...
So you want to talk this out like civilized folk?
Yes.
Or are you just going to bash on my theater some more?
We will discuss justice momentarily.
Just had some... Ooh, let's take that double barrel shotgun. That might be a better shotgun of justice. You never know.
Done killing each other?
Is he just going to shout forever while we look for some things? Like, look, we just found a stim pack just like that. Kapow.
Out there, we were rooting for you the whole time.
Thank you. You are believers in justice.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about the jetpack. Hell yeah. Oh no, let's keep the trench coat. That was a gift from Ellie for saving Nick. We've got to keep that. Put that on display. Sorry, I'm breaking some stuff down because someone in the comments said there's no more Mr. Streamer moment than dropping a bunch of stuff next to the bench where he could take it all apart. So there you are. I've done it now. I hope you're happy.
Hey, you all done killing each other?
Oh, this man's very annoying. Would it be unjust of me to shoot him too?
So you want to talk this out like civilized folk?
Okay, yes.
Or are you just going to bash on my theater some more?
Good lord. His theater. Oh, well, that's concerning, isn't it? Pipe pistol. No weapon still. That's okay.
You all done killing each other?
It is I, the Silver Shroud.
Is it over? Well, that could have gone worse.
Tommy.
I don't know. Seemed quite the performance from where I was standing.
Are you fucking high or something? Why am I asking? Of course you are.
Was still winning the fight, wasn't I?
You're strung out and getting sloppy is what you are. Of course, I suppose you ain't got to worry about that now. Seems this one just put us out of business.
I'm
not sure if I should kiss you or have my little bird here feed you your own entrails.
I told you to quit calling me that.
I have saved your lives and dispensed justice.
Grateful? For killing our meal ticket. Excuse me if I don't rush to embrace our savior.
It's a lovely flower.
They weren't
Where do you
the
find that?
friendliest bunch, but keeping those idiots entertained at least kept the lights on.
To hell with them. More'll come. Just need a quick breather and I'll be ready to go.
A breather? What? So you can slam more of that junk into your arm now? No, you know what? I think this was a blessing in disguise.
Justice is always...
What'd you think of Kate's work?
Did we catch the end of that bout? I gotta admit, every time I played Fallout 4 before, I've avoided Kate like the plague. Because her accent is just horrendous. not the Irish accent. The problem is she doesn't have an Irish accent. It's like so stereotypical. It's really just insane. But the voice actor isn't Irish, as far as I recall. If she is, she must have really hammed it up for the audition, because she's like the equivalent of those quote British Mr. Handys, which are just also fucking awful. Because Bethesda are monsters. Any non-American accent, monsters.
She is very talented at fighting villains.
See? At least someone knows skill when they see it.
It ain't your fighting skills I'm concerned with. So here's my predicament. I certainly got no audience. No audience means
why the fuck would she have an Irish accent?
And if you ain't bringing in caps, little bird, you ain't an asset. You're a liability to me.
It's like 23rd, 24th century Boston.
Here's what I'm thinking. Let's say I let you take over her contract. She goes with you, watches your back. Look, you'd be doing me a favor while I try to get the place back in order. What do you say?
Me? And him?
Why would you want her to join the Silver Shroud?
She doesn't seem like a warrior of justice.
Yeah, Tommy. Just why the hell you trying to get rid of me?
Maybe I just think you deserve some time off. Maybe I like this one's face. I don't know. I usually got a good sense about this sort of thing. So what do you say?
I would,
like, no. No, but we'll ask her.
Don't I get a say in all this?
That ain't how a contract works. Besides, you really want to stay here? No audience, no caps, no one to talk to, but yours truly.
Jesus. Point taken.
Atta girl. So, she's on board. Now what about you?
I'm not, but Planty Mush would be fine, and perhaps even see it as someone he can help. Because if she's some sort of jet-addicted lady, then maybe he can help set her on the path of justice.
Very well. You can be my apprentice.
Good. It's settled then. And here, take this. It's the purse from the last fight. Exterminator's fee.
Now just wait a second. What exactly are you gonna do without me here?
You don't need to worry about me. I'll get this place set up right. Maybe find a less blood-soaked clientele. Now get the hell out of here. You ain't welcome anymore, little bird.
You're a real son of a bitch. You know
I don't really understand what's happened.
You don't have to tell me.
I guess you just come
so he was looking for an excuse to... He was looking for an excuse to get rid of her. Oh, look, no, clearly we don't have unlimited companion size, because she didn't join us. Oh, I'm not swapping Nick out for her. Not on your life. Good lord. I just don't understand why you can't get, like, an Irish person to
well, ain't that a blast
voice act your Irish character, but maybe that's just me being... being silly. Maybe a British person can voice the Mr. Handys too. I'm just saying. I'll do it. I mean, I'd do it for free if they wanted me to do it.
All right there, sir. Tickety-boo. Oh, cheers, me darling.
See, it's easy. And that's authentic. Well, there's the combat arena. I see why people wanted to come for me to come here, just so that we could pick up another companion. Are we actually going to pick up her as a companion? Maybe we'll send. Maybe she does have a good quest. I don't know. Maybe there is something we can do with that later down the line. Certainly, we'll keep it in the back of my mind. I don't think she'll ever be one of the Unstoppables, but maybe she's got like a good companion quest or whatever, and we can help her. Maybe that's the important way to look at it. Maybe that's another way we can dispense justice, not through our words and deeds or from the barrel of a shotgun, but in fact through, you know, helping.
Hey,
your average person. It's that security guard trying to sell me chems. That's not very justice. Right, sorry, let's go back for this dog now. There you go. Combat area complete. I'm glad we had a look, but... Oh. Have you made yourself comfortable? I see that.
Here, immortal Buffy. The unkillable Warfta. Take me to Sean.
the most unbelievable plotline I've ever seen in a video game. We're going to give this dog a cigar and hope that A, it's the only one nearby. B, hope that the dog can sniff it out far enough that you're able to smell Kellogg. And C, hope it wasn't from like 5 years ago and the smell's gone. This dog could very much just take us to any random person with those cigars and we blow them away. Or alternatively, they could just take us to a cigar factory. Little whimsical adventure we're going on. I like it from the Planty Mush's perspective, though. For this playthrough, it makes perfect sense. Because this means that the unstoppable, the unkillable Woofty also has a very key role in helping the Silver Shroud. And I think that's just lovely. This is really we're the companion at this point. This is the Woofty's mission. This is what it's like playing as a companion. Oh, there's Nick. He is keeping up.
Oh, Woofty, justice awaits.
She's going to die. She needs help.
Who's?
She's in here. Please help.
You need help? Justice will be dispensed.
Okay, well, you know, we can catch up with the Woofty later. The Woofty is quite literally unkillable. It'll be fine. Okay? Somebody desperately needs our help. This isn't suspicious at all. Okay.
Quickly. We're here to dispense justice. Who needs our assistance?
I get the feeling we're being watched.
Hey! I told you to bring him into the basement.
That
Shut
says,
up! They're headed this way now. Be ready.
do you think this might be a trap? Thank God Planty had 11 intelligence. 12, 14, 15 intelligence. How much intelligence we've got. And we were able to see right through this.
Greetings, it is I, the Silver Shroud. Shh. Nick, I think...
taking so long?
Nick, I think this...
know. Maybe you should go check it out.
This may be a trap, Nick.
Tired of sitting on my ass anyway. What's the point of hiding back here? Where'd that little fucker go?
Oh. What the hell? What the fuck? My plan. My trap.
Cover me.
What?
Hello?
What happened? Oh, did Nick go after them? Oh, for God's sake, I thought they were in the basement. Oh, here they are.
It is I, the Shroud of Justice.
Leave calling card. Oh, amazing. Oh, very happy to see it. Okay, we've got to remember to do that more often. Got to remember to do that more often. I could have done it on all those raiders we fought back in the... Oh, no. What a waste. Okay. Demo.
Demo, it is time to taste
justice. It's not right. Oh, it's not right, Planty. He's in too deep. Leave a calling card. Boom. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff, isn't there? Good lord. Oh my god, we could be looting for days. Raider helmet, Mark 1. Don't think we really want that, to be honest. Paint mixer. Make some lovely paints. God knows what for. I know you can paint certain things, right? Paint like power armor and that type of thing. Jesus. A shotgun of justice. Wow. Really is like arguably the main character in the playthrough at this point. My god. It's just legendary. I feel so terrible every single time. But it never gets old. Jesus. They really did feel the shotgun of justice up here, didn't they? Wow. Is there stuff for us to loot up here too? Oh, there is. Look at that. Okay. I thought I saw something over there, but...
Oh!
But I guess not. Oh, well, let's get to work then. Apparently something up here that we might be interested in too. Let's go and have a peek. Ooh. Place is absolutely full of stuff. Amazing. What is that? Picket fences, number 2. You're now able to build a high-tech light at settlement workshops. Okay. Well, thank you. Don't know exactly quite what we'll do with that, but I appreciate that nonetheless. And we found a key to a lockbox, which has got to be here somewhere. Sorry, I know we're supposed to be saving Planty's son, etc., etc., but, justice never sleeps. And there was somebody crying for help. What sort of Silver Shroud would we be if we were focused on ourselves? I mean, you could argue that saving a kidnapped child is maybe one of the highest forms of justice, but... Ooh, there we are. But they were screaming for our help and needed it immediately. Very nice. Good shit. Take all of these things. Combat rifle. Hey, there you go. Told you we'd find one. Great work. Okay, let's go and have a peek down here then. Feel like we're not done with the big room quite yet, so we will go and have a look over there in a second. This place is enormous, my god. So that opens back outside. Fair enough. Okay. Stinky water we won't go into. Thank you. Dirty water, though. That's going right in my pocket. I did do some cooking as well. Between last episode and this one. Just so that we have a little food in our pocket. What does this lead to, then? Oh, my god. We're not the first person to fall for their scam. Oh, no.
We were too late to save these people. No.
But you know what? Justice arriving late is better than justice never arriving at all. Planty Mush, 2024. You can quote that. And please do quote that. Please do. Right. I think we're more or less done here. Let's just do a quick once over again. Make sure we haven't missed anything important. I don't think we have, but just in case. Let me get back there. Oh.
Oh, no. Nick.
You know, you can't spell Nick without... Oh. No, wait, I got it backwards anyway, so I'm glad I didn't finish that sentence. I was going to say you can't spell Nick without no clip, and then I was going to no clip us out of there because we were stuck again. But firstly, that didn't make any sense, and secondly, we didn't even need it. Right, I think we're done here. Sorry, back to dispensing justice to a kidnapped child. The kidnapped child can wait. Those raiders still have their heads firmly attached to their shoulders. It's just not right. That's why we need a nice silenced long-range rifle.
With all the grenades? I was out doing my rounds. What about him? Well, Becca pulled him into the front of the store, and everything seemed fine, right? He must have got spooked or something, because he suddenly starts throwing grenades everywhere.
Grenades, you say?
What'd you guys do? That's the thing.
You mean...
Turns out they weren't grenades at all.
Grenades of justice?
Okay, well, that's not going to kill anyone, is it?
No!
Amazing. Amazing. It's just so... I feel like we went down the wrong path trying to be a dispenser of justice. In an alternate timeline, maybe Planty ended up being like a lunatic murderer who just couldn't take what his eyes were showing him, you know? So this is nice that he's got a smoke screen. This is for his own sanity, of course. Everyone else in the wasteland probably sees him as a total lunatic. A fearsome, frightening lunatic of a man. Sure, he's only killing raiders, but... Oh, I guess he doesn't do terrible, awful, unthinkable things. Just go ahead and leave some calling cards here. Sorry, that's my bad. I totally forgot to do that. There we are, much better. Oh, it's supposed to be 25 XP because of our 12 intelligence or whatever. We're actually getting, like, a lot more, so it is worth doing, for sure. I imagine a lot of people view him as maybe a bit more of a Judge Dredd than a Batman-style character. Some sort of wasteland justice dispenser.
Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
Is it possibly the cigarette right here?
Dog meat pick up the scent again?
Hold on, this quest really doesn't make any sense when you know the end of the game. Right? Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Maybe I'm getting the time frames wrong in my brain. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, who is that in the middle of the road there? I still cannot figure out what the hell I'm looking at. Oh, it's a bloke. It's a guy.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I could not figure out what that was. It looked like an alien or something. I realized it was just a portly gentleman when I got a bit closer. Portly gentleman might be the next Rimworld character name. Somebody please write that down. That's my personal superpower. I've started saying that, and then they keep appearing in my Discord to-do list. It's quite useful.
Villains! Standing in the way of justice. Careful, Mr. Valentine. Kellogg has trained these rodents to do harm.
You know what? Shotgun of justice never rests. Kapow. Kapow. You're goddamn right. Where are they? Legendary mole rat brood mother. Yeah? Brood on that. I think it's the lack of elegance and finesse that's the real problem. again, it's totally up to you to decide whether or not you think justice can be dispensed to these raiders, you know, as egregiously as, not egregiously, that's the wrong word, but as what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? As freely as unimpeded. You know, granted he's been here for a long time in the wasteland now, but even then, showing about justice is as you annihilate the brains of your enemies is quite dissonant. Yeah, that's probably a better way to describe it. Quite dissonant.
Oh.
Oh, we can leave the silver... No, don't leave the silver shroud calling card on it. Oh, it's a raider. It's okay. What do we do now? Silver shroud. Let's take that one back. Oh, you can loot it off of them when you place it. Okay, let's not do that. That's an exploit. That's an exploit. I would never. Unless we accidentally put it on like a raider or something. I physically cannot get past though. Is what we're looking for over here somewhere then? Maybe. There, bloody bandages.
Quickly, Immortal Woofdy. Examine these.
And we're off. Yes. Mabel, alert bark. Great work. Wow. What a journey. I like being this NPC. Just having someone drag us around the entire wasteland. This is great. Much less thinking, much more justice. Again, I think a more subtle Planty going forward is the right maneuver. It's the right maneuver. He's clearly come to terms with his fear of gore and violence. That's resolved. That's very much resolved. And now I think we need to you know, start to embrace that persona a bit better, a bit more cleanly. A bit more realistically. What happened there? Oh no, that big cow. Let's just go ahead and take some rotten meat off of it. Oh, it's a Yaogwai. Oh!
Careful, Mr. Valentine.
Okay. We're also being... Oh, good lord. Okay, that stim pack was... Fuck off. Come on. They came out of nowhere. God damn you. God damn you. Oh, Lord. Where are we now? Oh, no.
Can take a real toll on you if you let it.
Yeah, see, exactly. Nick's talking about what I was talking about, right? Nick's saying what I was saying there, that you've got to build that mental barrier, and I feel like the Silver Shroud is as much a part of him as it is a coping mechanism at this point. The Silver Shroud is the one doing it, not Planty Mush. It's kind of a dissociative technique there to keep himself sane, given the amount of brains he's splattered with on a daily basis. And I think that's quite intelligent, right? Can we do this a bit more carefully this time? Oh, I feel like that wasn't my fault. That was not Planty Mush's fault.
Dog meat pick up the scent again?
That means yes, by the way. Planty Mush fully understands because of its high intelligence. Thank you. Fully understands what the Boofty Woofter is speaking about. Let's try this again, shall we? Just remember, Yaogwai on the right, and then Tank comes screaming up behind you. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. I presume this Yaogwai is a scripted spawn. That's why the Brahmin's there. There it is. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's quickly grab that. The unkillable Woofty is more than capable of taking on a small bear. Ah. Okay, where's the tank is probably the better question. That one's not here this time. Cybermech eyeball. Oh no, it is. It is. It is. They're coming up there. Oh Jesus. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Good luck.
Mechanist forces. Justice will be dispensed.
Oh god, careful. Okay. Everything's fine. You know what? Like an anti-robot gun would be lovely. I presume there's some sort of legendary equipment that can do that for you. I think Nick's fighting the tank by himself by the sounds of it. Are you good? Okay, we're all fine. They didn't spawn in with the actual enormous tank, but that's okay. We're good. What a bloody mess this has been. What a messy journey. It's supposed to be a 2-minute job. In a bloody combat zone. Fighting robots. Yaoguai. Chasing a dog halfway across the wasteland. With nothing but a cigar. Search for clues for Kellogg. Okay, here we are again then. So we'll take that. Ghouls this time? What are we after this? What's that? Raiders? Who are you? Raider scum. Hello? Friendly raider?
Justice!
You're lucky. You're very lucky. There, problem solved. I think they were supposed to be dead. Certainly were bugged out a little bit. Leave the calling card. Just let them know. Oh, there you go. That was enough. That was apparently enough. We're off again. It's a silly game.
Keep up, Mr. Valentine. Justice awaits.
How much longer? Poor Planty Mush, the most exercise he's ever had. How much longer until we have finished with justice? Because okay. Here are the ghouls. Here are the ghouls. There had to be ghouls eventually, didn't there? There had to be ghouls eventually. Legendary Feral Ghoul Reaper. Careful. Oh, great work, little woofy. Hold it still. Maybe that's what the wasteland needs. Not a squad for justice, but a squad to bring order. Maybe that's how we should view ourselves a little bit more. Oh dear, that's another legendary feral ghoul. Good lord. Wow, there's so many legendary enemies around now, aren't there? Oh, it's me pressing fucking control to dodge. Damn you, Dark Souls. I don't think I've ever once intentionally crouched in this entire playthrough so far. Oh, for God's sake. So Planty Mush just gets a bit frazzled sometimes, okay? Doesn't understand what's going on. He starts to lose his grip on the silver shroud a little bit. Starts to panic, but then he gets pulled right back in. It's pulled right back in. Don't you panic. He's in control. Sometimes things just, you know, don't always go perfectly to plan. This might be a good place to actually set up shop. Maybe we'll camp here for the night because, oh, well, the woofties are... Okay, okay, hold on. Let's see where we end up. It can't be much further, right? Let's continue on the path of justice. I worry how much stuff we've missed, but that's okay. These were all places we can come back and visit later on. Actually, let's just quickly run down here and grab this as... Oh, it looks like Concord. Grab this as a site that we can potentially come back to. There you go. Forest Grove Marsh. Lovely. Onwards! Oh. That sounds like a... Oh, yeah, like... Oh, that's interesting. Look, we can't leave a calling card on that one. There is an assaultron here, though.
Alert, error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Huh.
This must have been the work of the villain Kellogg.
Signature confirmed. Assailant Kellogg. Known associates.
We're still on track. Hopefully he's not much further.
San Francisco Sunlights, there we are again. We've got a calling card and he's got a calling card. Our calling cards make a little more sense, though. He leaves an unsmoked cigar. We leave, well, calling cards. It must be very expensive. You think he'd be more protective of those in the apocalypse? Unless people are still churning them out, I suppose. Okay, I think the dog is stuck. How annoying. Let's wait 1 hour, see if she moves. Nope. You want a little nudge there? There you go. Come on.
Go! You see that mountain, Unkillable Woofty? You can climb it.
There we are, back on track.
Ah, another clue.
God, this quest. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. What a wild goose chase. Like, I get it. It would be way worse if it was just, oh, let's go to Kellogg's house and he was just sat there. But even so, my lord, surely he would have bled out by now. Ah, this looks promising.
Carefully, Mr. Valentine.
This looks like an evildoer's lair. Oh, I mean, look at that. If you were a villain, where else would you sleep other than that building right there? Ooh, there's a lot of bot flies. Oh, gross. Disgusting creatures. Okay, I think we're good. And this is it, right? If I'm not mistaken, like, this is... Oh, no, it's this one. I mean, where else would a villain's lair be other than this building here? Not that one. That's nothing like a villain's lair. This one, though. This one is very villainous. This is actually the right one. Oh, this looks like it actually could be the right one. Here we are, then. Check on dog meat. Unkillable woofter.
Dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Agreed. So have we got to tell her to, say, come with us again? There you go. Good shit. Right. And I think that will have to do for today. That went on for ages. I forgot how long this quest was. Wasn't particularly action-packed either, but there we are. One quest. We've walked halfway across the bloody map for the purposes of finding Kellogg. Now, I think we'll set up camp here and rest for a little while. We'll eat some delicious, raw bloatfly. And then we'll confront the supervillain Kellogg. Another villain. Fought the Mechanist, and now we've got another one lined up. I'm happy to see it. This is very good. I think we're joining Planty Mush in his adventures today. One day, he'll get that rifle. But until then, the shotgun of justice never sleeps.